did a heck of a job. And they played extremely hard, and they made it very hard on us. And, hats off to Brady and his staff and to that team. They're a very good football team. They're big, they're strong, they're fast, and it showed up tonight. And, they did a very good job. Secondly, I want to appreciate our fans. I think there were 39,000 in attendance tonight. The Zona Zoo was packed, and we let them down. And I can promise you that, we want them to continue to come out in droves and come out with more people. And we will continue to work as hard as humanly possible to put a better product on the field. And that is our goal. There are no hours left in the day that we won't challenge ourselves to try to get better and challenge our team to get better. And with that being said, I hope that we have that same turnout next Saturday night and that we can do a better job for them. Other than that, we got to be a better football team. Our team played hard all the way through to the end. We had a chance there at, Tavion made a great catch. We wound up trying to get in there, make it a 2-score game, try to go for 2, see what happens. But a holding penalty hurt us there. But they played hard till the end. They have great spirits in the locker room right now. And but they're very disappointed in the outcome. And we will continue to work to improve upon that.
Please raise your hand. I'll call you. Michael? Given how competitive last week's game was and how you rallied in that game and felt good afterward, were you surprised that this game unraveled so quickly in the first half?
Yeah, I really think, it was 2 different opponents and 2 different teams and 2 different games. We couldn't do anything on offense. And when you can't do anything on offense, it's really hard on the defense. And then with the defense, when you let up explosives and scores happen quick, it's hard to kind of get your composure back. But I thought our guys did that. I thought they found their composure. I thought they were able to, when we answered the bell, when it was 21-0 and we scored the next drive to make it 21-7, I thought we were going to get it going and make it 21-14 and then just play normal football. But we didn't convert on that third down after we stopped them. And I think they scored a touchdown the next drive. And, we just never could get in the game. And I was disappointed from the beginning. I thought our team was ready to play. I hate that saying. I feel like that's such coach talk. We were ready to play. We practiced hard. We played well in practice. We prepared hard. But we have to have an edge about us that we have to play and coach better.
What's the plan for the quarterbacks going into next week?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll look at the tape and figure it out. But right now, I'm completely unsure on what we're going to do with the quarterback position. One of the 2 of them will start. I know that. I took Gunner out for a few reasons. I didn't just take Gunner out because we weren't moving the ball. Donovan Lay got hurt. Jordan Morgan got taken out of the game. So we didn't have our left guard. We didn't have our left tackle. The game was a little bit out of hand, but not completely, I felt. And I didn't want – he was getting hit pretty good back there. And we weren't doing a good enough job to help him. So I wanted to see if we could get a spark, change it up a little bit, different dynamic with Will. And he came in slinging, and I appreciated that. He made a nice red zone throw for a touchdown. He made a great throw to Tavion. So we'll have to look at the 2 quarterbacks and see which one gives us the best chance. But it was unfortunate for the 1 interception for a touchdown or whatever that was. But that was that. We got to get a better ball there, and we got to catch it.
Will threw his first collegiate touchdown. What was that moment you would watch him throw that first touchdown? And then what did you like just about the way he came in down big, was able to throw the ball around?
Yeah, I think what Will did was Will competed. He came in and didn't worry about the scoreboard and just played hard like we asked our team to do. And I think we probably had about 6 or 7 3-and-outs on defense in the second half too. They kept competing and they kept fighting, and Will did the same thing. Will came in and he said, hey, the score is the score. I'm going to try to go out there and make plays and do what I'm supposed to do and play the position the way I've been coached to play it. Will's got a chance to be a good player for us, as does Gunner. And I'm excited. I didn't know it was Will's first touchdown in college. Maybe I would have been nicer after it. But my mind was a little bit elsewhere on how we could find a way to, get a stop and get a score again and try to use some timeouts and get the ball back with 5:30 left, but we just couldn't get it done. But I was excited about the play made to Tavion also. He stood back there and he's got some moxie about him. So both quarterbacks will probably play next week again.
Did you think about putting Will in and replacing Gunner in the first half?
I did not at that time. I felt there was a lot of things that were causing us not to move the ball, and to put it right on the quarterback's shoulders I didn't think it was the right thing to do at that time. There was obviously you're always going to see, is there something that we could do better? But before I just wanted, wholeheartedly blame a player, I wanted to make sure that I was putting him in the best possible position. Felt like the score, felt like the way the 2-minute drive, there was about 5 minutes left in the second half. I thought maybe if we could move the ball one time, that's when we kind of threw that ball through Alex Lyon's hands, which is after that, what are we going to do? So at halftime, we talked about making a change. I wanted to see if we could start with a touchdown drive. We went 3 and out twice, and then that's when we made the change.
Right. What did you see from San Diego State's offense that they were able to have that edge to break open the big runs and seem to always have the receivers, in particular the Cowboys?
Yeah, well, what they did was, when you sell out to stop the run against a team, there's going to be times someone can sneak through, and they ran a really good pick play, a very legal one. It was behind the line of scrimmage, but they did a really, really good job of scheming that tight end play. And that was a 78-yard play that they hit on. They ran, they ran their run game, and they ran it well, and they got the edge a couple times, and they cut up good, and he's a really good running back, and they have a good offensive line. And then, there were some times when this game's 21-7, and, they're a run team. They're going to hit a couple play action passes on you. That's just what's going to happen. And you hope that you could get them on negative yardage on first down, so second down doesn't feel like a play action. But they were able to get 4 or 5 on first down, which on 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, now you can call what you want. That's what we were not able to do. We were not able to call what we want because we were always behind the chains.
How would you summarize your post-game address to the team? What were the main points that you tried to get across?
I told the team, I said, if anybody thought this was going to be easy, they're out of their mind. That's not what this is, right? This is a process that we're trying to build something that's really special here. And in the same way that we had Steve Kerr talk to our team before the game, and he talked about the time when they arrived in year one, after being last in the Pac-12 the year before, and how they had a battle to get to 11-17 before they were able to get to 20 wins for 25 straight seasons. It's a process, and these guys have the ability, no matter if they're the senior or the freshman, to change the culture around here, the winning culture. And next week is another week, and that's the beautiful thing about football. You watch the game film, you make your corrections, and then we better have a great week of practice and come out with our hair on fire. And I'm, going to hope and beg that we get the same crowd. And if we don't get the same, I hope we get more, because I hope they look at it and say, if they're not proud, we're going to make them proud, and we're going to root for them and know that we're going to absolutely have the best week of practice we could possibly put together. It's going to be hard. It's going to be physical, and we're going to get ourselves right. And then we're going to come out with a mentality of, getting off the snide and winning a football game.
Right. I know it's different opponents. Would you consider this a step back after last week?
I really, as we're building this thing I don't think anything's a step back, because what we're doing is we're learning from this experience. And what we have to do is we have to look back and say, what did we need to do better? But where we are as a team right now is we got guys that are competing their tails off to the very, very end. I mean, you see Will Plummer drop his shoulder right there on 4th down 20-something points to try to get in that end zone. You saw Drake Anderson find a way to slither through, and if we don't get an offensive holding penalty, we score right there. You see Tavion catching the ball. You see our defense going out 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, battling no matter who was in the game. I don't see anything that we're doing as a step back. We just need to be better. And that's what our goal is going to be, and we're going to do everything we can to be better this week.
Lucas kicked off, but then Tyler did the point after touchdowns. Have you made a change at that?
Yeah, we're gonna have Tyler's gonna be our field goal kicker right now, and Lucas will be our kickoff long field goal guy, and then Austin Dorp will continue to punt. But we're gonna give Tyler a chance to. He hit it really well in practice this week, and give him a chance to continue on in that role.
What was Jamarcus' status like going into the game at this point in time?
Yeah, he was limited, but able to play if we needed him. When the game got to where it got to, I didn't feel like I was necessarily going to put a guy that's just coming off of his second foot surgery out there right away. We had certain plays that were set for him, but they weren't plays that I was going to call in the way the game was going. So there just wasn't a real spot for him to get in there, but he'll be good to go this week. He'll play.
A couple more, Brian. What's the reason for going with white for the jerseys rather than blue?
I thought it was a advantage when it was 90-something degrees. So I felt as if we could take advantage of didn't work, but that was my thought process going into it, that it was going to be a warm evening or warm in Arizona here in the month of September, and let's take advantage of that by wearing white.
Last one, Michael.
Yeah, they obviously blocked the punt, returned it for a touchdown. They almost got another one, maybe another two. Was that something that you guys had seen coming into the game that was a concern?
Yeah, we felt that they had it. You know, their special teams, they have a great punter, first of all. They have a good kicker. And we felt as if that their punt rush team had an opportunity to give us some challenges. We thought we worked it through, but not seeing the film and not seeing exactly where the crease came from. But we got to be better there, too. We got to be better in all three phases. I mean, that was not the type of football game that we're very proud of. So we can't let up punts for touchdowns. We can't go 3 and out. Felt like 100 different times. And we can't defensively give up explosives early in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you, guys.